Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me very carefully. Right now, in this very moment, your life is ticking away. The clock doesn't care about your excuses, your feelings, your fears, or your laziness. Every single second that passes is a second you will never get back. You don't have forever, you don't have unlimited chances, you don't have endless tomorrows, you only have 24 hours. Think about that. You don't have someday, you don't have one day, you have today. Time mastery is not about controlling the clock, it's about controlling yourself. Every single human on this planet has been given the exact same 24 hours, yet the outcomes of our lives are drastically different. Why? Because while most people treat time like it's infinite, a select few treat every minute as sacred, every hour as an opportunity, and every day as the one shot they cannot waste. Time mastery is the skill of refusing to let your hours slip into nothingness. It's the art of building discipline so strong that procrastination dies the moment it shows its face. It's waking up with urgency and going to bed with satisfaction, knowing you drained the day of every ounce of potential. Time is ruthless. It doesn't pause, it doesn't rewind, and it doesn't negotiate. The weak beg for more of it, the lazy complain they don't have enough of it, but the strong build empires with the same hours that others waste. Time mastery means you stop lying to yourself about tomorrow. There is no tomorrow, there is only now. It means you no longer give excuses power, because excuses are just ways of selling your time cheaply. It means treating your day like a battlefield, where every second counts, and every distraction is the enemy trying to steal your future. When you master time, you master results. You can't buy greatness, but you can pay for it with consistent hours of work, sacrifice, and patience. Every workout, every page read, every plan executed, every risk taken. These are the deposits you make into the bank of your future. The people who waste their time chasing pleasure will look back with regret, but those who respect their hours will look back with pride. Time mastery is the difference between living a life of excuses and building a life of legacy. Legacy fuel is the fire that keeps burning when comfort whispers in your ear. It is the power source that makes you push when you feel like quitting. The silent voice reminding you that what you do today will echo long after you're gone. Most people live only for the moment, chasing pleasures that fade as quickly as they come. But legacy fuel is different. It's about living for something greater than yourself. It's about planting seeds that you may never see grow, but knowing that generations after you will benefit from the roots you placed in the ground. When you run on legacy fuel, you no longer wake up just for yourself. You wake up for the people who look up to you, for the family who depends on you, for the dream you promised yourself you would achieve. Legacy is the invisible energy that pushes you through pain, because you know pain is temporary, but the story you leave behind is permanent. The world will not remember how tired you were, how scared you felt, or how many times you failed. The world will remember the impact, the imprint, the legacy, and the only way to power that legacy is to fuel it daily with relentless action. The truth is, nobody escapes time. One day, your clock will stop ticking. What will remain is the trace of your existence, the story your name tells. Some people leave behind nothing but wasted potential. Others leave behind buildings, movements, families, and ideas that shape history. That difference is created by legacy fuel, the decision to live with purpose rather than comfort. Every choice you make either feeds your legacy or weakens it. Every wasted hour is fuel stolen from your destiny. Every disciplined action is fuel added to the fire that will burn long after you are gone. Legacy fuel is not motivation. It is responsibility. It is the recognition that your life is bigger than you, and your duty is to make sure that when you are no longer here, the world is different because you were once alive. Discipline code is the hidden law that separates the weak from the strong, the lost from the focused, the average from extraordinary. It is not written on paper, it is not enforced by governments, and no one will punish you if you break it, but life itself will. Those who live by the discipline code rise, and those who ignore it remain stuck in mediocrity. It is the unshakable commitment to yourself, the vow that no matter how you feel, no matter how hard it gets, you will show up and do the work. Discipline code means your word is law. If you say you will wake up at 5 a.m., then you wake up. If you promise yourself you will train, then you train. If you commit to building something, you build it, even when you're exhausted, even when no one is watching, even when the results feel far away. Motivation is fleeting. You can watch 1,000 motivational videos, read every self-help book, and get inspired for a moment. But without discipline, that fire dies. Discipline code is what keeps the fire burning when the excitement is gone. It is the silent engine that moves you forward day after day, stacking wins until those small victories transform your life. Every rep in the gym, every hour of focused work, every moment you resist distraction, that is living by the code. The discipline code doesn't care about how you feel, it only cares about what you do. Your emotions will betray you. Some days you will not feel like moving, some days you will want to quit, some days you will search for comfort. But the code doesn't bend to feelings, it bends feelings to action. The weak let emotions lead them, the disciplined let the code lead them. And here's the truth: freedom is born out of discipline. The more disciplined you are with your time, your body, your money, and your habits, the freer you become. Chaos destroys lives, but discipline builds empires. If you obey the discipline code, you will break free from excuses, from laziness, from fear, and from mediocrity. If you reject it, you will stay trapped in cycles of regret, wondering why others succeed while you stay the same. The discipline code is not glamorous. It's early mornings, long nights, sweat, sacrifice, and silence. It is the code of warriors, builders, and leaders. And if you live by it, you will earn respect, not just from others, but from yourself. That is the ultimate victory, to look in the mirror and know you kept your word, that you are not a prisoner of excuses but a master of your destiny. Now or never is the moment of truth, the line in the sand, the instant where your life either changes forever or stays exactly the same. Most people waste their lives waiting for the right time, waiting until they feel ready, waiting until circumstances are perfect, waiting until fear disappears. But the harsh reality is this: the perfect time will never come. Life will never line up perfectly for your dream. If you keep waiting, you'll die waiting. That's why success demands urgency. It's not later. It's not tomorrow. It's not someday. It's now or never. Every second you delay is another second stolen from your future. Every hesitation is momentum lost. You think you're waiting for the right moment, but time is not waiting for you. It keeps moving, it keeps slipping away, and one day you'll look back realizing you had everything you needed to start, but you didn't. That is the pain of regret. The pain of knowing you had a chance to create something extraordinary but chose comfort instead. Now or never means you stop living like you have endless tomorrows. You don't. You only have this moment, this day, this shot, and you either take it or you lose it forever. Every great achievement in history was born in a now or never decision. The decision to step forward despite fear, the decision to act without certainty, the decision to fight even when failure seemed inevitable. That one choice separates those who make history from those who are forgotten by it. The problem is, most people think they can bargain with time, they think opportunities will come back, they think they can waste years and then magically flip a switch later, but opportunity doesn't knock twice. When the door opens, you either step through or you stay behind forever. Now or never is about courage, not the absence of fear, but the refusal to let fear decide for you. Fear will always be there. Doubt will always whisper. But the strongest version of you, the version capable of greatness, will only reveal itself when you act in spite of fear, when you seize the moment, when you say, "It's now, and I refuse to wait." If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Stop hesitating, stop scrolling, stop making excuses. Your dream will not build itself, your goals will not chase you, your future will not magically appear. You have to take it, and you have to take it now. Because when you finally understand that life is fragile, that time is limited, and that hesitation kills destiny, you will realize the truth. It's always been now or never. Urgency shift is the moment you stop drifting through life and flip the switch that changes everything. Most people live as if time is endless, as if opportunities will circle back, as if tomorrow is guaranteed. They move slowly, act lazily, and settle for less because there's no urgency driving them. But life doesn't reward the slow. Life rewards the urgent. Urgency shift is that powerful transformation where you stop waiting and start moving like your dream depends on today, because it does. When you experience an urgency shift, every distraction suddenly looks like poison. You no longer scroll endlessly because you know every wasted second is a stolen piece of your destiny. You no longer surround yourself with people who drain you because you realize your time is too valuable to give away carelessly. You no longer make excuses because you know time is not a luxury. It's a debt you're paying every second. Urgency shift is when your mindset hardens into focus. It's when you start seeing every hour as a chance to grow, every challenge as a test, and every delay as an enemy standing in the way of your purpose. The truth is, the people who succeed in life are not always the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented. They are the ones who moved first, who acted fast, who refused to wait. Urgency is a weapon, and those who wield it leave behind those who hesitate. Think of how many ideas die because someone said, "I'll start later." Think of how many lives go unlived because someone said, "The timing isn't right." Those words are killers of dreams. Urgency shift eliminates them from your vocabulary. It doesn't mean rushing blindly. It means moving decisively. It means replacing hesitation with bold action, replacing fear with commitment, replacing delay with execution. Once you embrace urgency, you stop living as though you have forever and start living as though you have one shot, because that's the truth. Every day you let pass without action is a day you will never get back. Urgency shift is not about doing more tomorrow. It's about doing what matters right now. It's about stepping forward today, making the call today, writing the plan today, taking the first step today. It's about carrying yourself with the energy of someone who knows the clock is ticking and refuses to waste another second. One day, your time will run out and you won't get a warning. The question is whether you'll look back with regret or pride. Urgency shift ensures that when that day comes, you can say, "I didn't waste my life. I acted, I fought, I built, I lived." That is the power of urgency. It transforms average into unstoppable. Every great speech must come to an end, but your life cannot end in excuses. You've heard the truth today. Time is short, comfort is a trap, and discipline is the path. The question is, what will you do with this moment? Because right now, as I speak these final words, the clock is still ticking. Every second is either wasted or invested. Every hour is either lost to distractions or turned into progress. You don't get to press pause on life. You don't get to negotiate more time. You don't get a second chance once today is gone. That is the brutal, yet liberating truth. What you do now will shape the rest of your story. One day, your life will flash before your eyes. When that day comes, make sure it is a story worth watching. A story of courage, not fear. A story of action, not hesitation. A story of battles fought, dreams pursued, and victories earned through sweat, sacrifice, and relentless focus. This is your time, not tomorrow. Not someday. Now, don't wait for the right moment. It doesn't exist. Don't wait for permission. You already have it. Don't wait for motivation. It will fail you. All you need is the decision to take control of your 24 hours and live like they matter. So walk out of here today with fire in your heart and discipline in your mind. Demand more from yourself. Respect your time, build your legacy, and when the world looks at you, let them see proof that greatness is not given. It is created by those who refuse to waste their 24 hours. Your time is now, your move is today, your destiny begins here.